Welcome to our channel. Today we how to enable Chainlink functions for decentralized Oracle integration, beginner guide step by step clearly. To begin, ensure you have a compatible blockchain network set up. This could be Ethereum, Binance Smart Chain, or another supported environment. Next, visit the Chainlink official website to access their documentation. Read through the documentation to understand the setup requirements. Download any necessary development tools, such as Truffle or Hardhat. Ensure you have Node.js installed to run the Chainlink functions. Create a new directory for your project and navigate into it. Initialize your project using npm by running the command npm init. Install the Chainlink functions package by entering the command npm install at chainlink/functions. Set up your smart contract by creating a new Solidity file in the contracts folder. In your Solidity file, import the Chainlink functions library. Define your contract and inherit from the Chainlink functions consumer. Add the necessary functions to request data from the Chainlink Oracle. Make sure to set your Oracle address and job ID in the contract. Configure your environment variables to include your API keys and secrets. Deploy your smart contract to the chosen blockchain network. Use a development blockchain like Ganache for testing purposes. Once deployed, call your functions to request data from the Chainlink Oracle. Monitor the transaction and check for the returned data. Verify the integration by confirming the data is accurate and timely. Adjust the parameters and retry if your requests do not return the expected results. Continue exploring advanced features as you become familiar with the basics. This hands-on experience will deepen your understanding of decentralized Oracle integration. Remember to consult the community forums for additional support and guidance. If the page does not load, refresh the browser or try again in a private or incognito window. Make sure you are using the correct email address, then retype it carefully to avoid small typos. If your password is not accepted, use the reset option and create a new strong password you can remember. Check your spam folder for verification or security emails, then complete any requested confirmation steps. Enable two-factor authentication if available to improve account security and reduce unauthorized access risk. After signing in, review your profile details so your contact information and settings are accurate and current. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more step-by-step tech guides.